Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Danielle and today we are going to talk about my weight loss update while doing a low carb ketogenic diet. If you guys are interested in seeing how my progress is going and how I'm doing on my weight loss journey, please stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back. Happy November. It is November. We are wrapping up this year. Thank goodness. Yeah, I hope you guys had a wonderful Halloween. I'm actually recording this on Halloween, and we are actually getting ready to head over to my mom's house. So we didn't do any like trick-or-treating, but we just had like a little party with my mom, my dad, and my sister today, and then yesterday we had like a little get-together with my in-laws and my sister-in-law. So just trying to make the best out of a given situation. That's all we can really do, honestly. So let's talk update. All right, so if you guys did not see, this is one thing I want to bring up. If you guys did not see my Costco grocery haul, I encourage you guys to go check it out. I picked up the Lakanto brownie mix and everybody was like, oh my god, it's delicious. It is so good. But I will say this, I don't know if it's just me, but it messed my stomach up. Like I am just like real bloated, like it was just a mess. It was really good. I don't know if it's whatever sweetener they used or whatever the case may be, but it was like, it's so good, but like I can't eat them anymore because they just literally like hurt my stomach so bad. So if you guys do pick those up, maybe just be wary. I just want to say that. So yeah, like how am I doing? I'm doing really well. I'm still doing really good. I'm really happy. I don't feel as put into a box right now. You know, I'm still, you know, using my Fitness Pal. I'm counting my macros. I'm doing the things. It's just, I don't feel pressured to do them any type of way. You know, my carbs vary from day to day. Some days I'll do 15 net carbs. Some days I'll do 40 net carbs. I'm not purposely eating like, oh, today's a carb up day. It's just, I give myself some wiggle room and it's good. I did not lose any weight this week. I'm still 171. I was like 171.9. So I'm like right at 172. But just, I've been good. I haven't gained anything, which I'll take. You know, it's not all days you hit it out of the park, but I'm still, you know, feeling really good. I feel probably the best right now that I can probably say that I felt probably since May. I struggled a lot and I try to like talk about it a lot on the channel, but these last few months have been a major struggle for me, physically and mentally. Alone, you know, I have anxiety and my anxiety got really bad and I went off my meds and then I ended up going back on the medication and we tried a couple different types and I ended up going back on the Zoloft and I ended up increasing my dosage, and once I gave it a couple weeks to work, it's been working really well. I told you I had got hurt on the bike and I ended up having a little nerve damage, which can happen. So if you guys are looking into getting that indoor cycle bike from the ECHELON, which I love, I highly recommend it. My pedals finally came in, I could say that, after 5 months. Guys, make sure that you are setting your seat up properly and get yourself a padded seat cover and some padded shorts. I ended up damaging like a nerve, honestly, because of the pressure. And I was like in and out of the doctors and I was like, what the hell is wrong? You know, and it was embarrassing because it's like a woman thing, and you know, I didn't want to talk about it. And yeah, so I ended up like having to go see like a bunch of people and they're like, you're fine, you just ended up like damaging a nerve. And I had to do like some physical therapy and it's working and we're feeling great. We're back on track. So, you know, yay. But just be careful, you know, make sure your seat and everything. I think that's kind of the perk of having the Peloton, is because they actually come and they set it up and they make it, you know, they have you sit on it and test it and they set it up specifically for you. Whereas with the ECHELON, we're like, well, it looks good, I don't know. You know what I mean? So just, again, padded shorts, padded seat, you're good. I did a couple spin runs this week, which I really loved. Still using the Peloton app, love it. They're so great. I love Robin. She's like my favorite. And I'm just happy. Is this a happy situation we're in? You know, I spoke on it briefly. You know, our numbers have really skyrocketed here in Chicago and they're really bringing us back in and it's scary. But other than that, like, I'm just choosing happiness. So I know that holidays are hard for people while, you know, on any type of weight loss journey. A lot more temptation, and I feel like honestly, just with everything going on, people are like, I don't give a shit right now. Like, I'll lose the weight when life goes back to normal, and I respect that. But you know, I'm gonna challenge myself, and I hate doing these like challenges because like I feel like a loser when I don't keep up with them. But what I'm basically gonna do is I am going to start from November 1st to November 20th, because I just picked that day. I think it's a Friday, and I just want to make sure that I have no slip-ups and I just eat the cleanest, best way I can. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm going to track every day, I'm going to work out every day. I just want to make sure you can really be successful. I'm sorry, there's like, we're getting some random trick-or-treaters and Benny's like zooming across the house. You can't outwork a bad diet. So if you don't have the time to work out, or you just don't feel like it, it's okay. But as long as your weight loss is 80% of what you eat, that's it. So that's just kind of what I'm focusing on right now, and just being in the moment. Where I'm a big Christmassy person, so I'm gonna start bringing all that stuff up, and I'm just choosing happiness. I'm just choosing happiness, okay? I'm choosing happiness. I'm choosing to do this at my own pace, and I'm choosing to do it by my own set of rules. I'm choosing to do it my way and not what Dr. ABCDFGHIJKLMB just says to do it. And, oh, Dr. So-and-so says you shouldn't do this. And then if you watch this person, they say to do this. Or if you, I don't give a shit. And and this is not like hate or judgment or anything towards anybody. I'm just not on that shit anymore. Like, I'm not trying to be like so-and-so. I'm not trying to be, you know, follow what Dr. So-and-so's plan is. I don't want to. I'm not stressing myself out in the middle of a pandemic because Dr. So-and-so said I shouldn't have had this because it causes inflammation or something. You know what I mean? And that's what I suggest for you guys. Like, find out what works for you. If it's not making you happy, then don't do it. That's it. If it's not making you happy, if following certain people isn't making you happy, don't follow them. If you're eating a certain way and you're miserable, don't do it. Figure out what works for you and do it. And I'm happy with it. You know, I'm seeing results. I feel good. I feel like my skin has looked so good. I'm sleeping good. I'm happy when I wake up, you know, and I'm just choosing happiness. And I want you guys to choose happiness. And as long as you're, you know, in a caloric deficit, okay, you can go on MyFitnessPal. I don't pay for anything fancy. I'm doing everything real low key. And they'll have you do like a little thing to fill out your profile. You're 5'6", 171 pounds, and you want to lose, say by Christmas, you want to lose 10 pounds. All right, eat 1,200 calories, and by Christmas you should, and if you want to lose 1 pound a week or whatever, you should, you know, get there, or whatever the case may be, okay? That's what you gotta do. That's it. Simple. You know, and just remember that I feel like if we can take anything out of this whole year is to remember that how crazy life can get, and how much the little things that we didn't appreciate, we are going to appreciate. Like, we were watching a show and like people were like sitting on a bar patio and it was crowded and people were talking and they were so close, and I was like, oh my God, like that's weird now. You know what I mean? Like, where that was just normal. And it's sad, but it's also like eye-opening to know that, like, pay attention, live in the moment, make good choices, be good people, and choose happiness. You know, do it for you, not for so-and-so, because not everybody's journey is the same. Not everybody's going to do the same things. And I feel like I need to hear that. I need to hear myself say that out loud. And I feel like so many of you guys need to say that out loud too, because not everybody's going to lose the weight the same way I do. And I'm not going to be able to do it like everybody else is. But it doesn't mean that our journey isn't a journey and that we're not doing the best we can, because we're kicking ass. Whether it, hey, maybe you did have a freaking cheeseburger yesterday. Rhea, they could see you in the back.
Damn it. Okay. I was trying to get something in here.
Whether you had a cheeseburger yesterday, that didn't, one meal isn't going to mess up everything. Just pick it right back up. You know, don't be so hard on yourself. I totally believe in you guys, and I know you guys can do it. And that's just it. That's the name of the game. And, you know, I share a lot of full days of eating. I hope you guys are enjoying them. Also, I wanted to kind of talk on this really quickly. Every year, I think every year, for the last 2 years, I've done like keto low carb Thanksgiving ideas. We're gonna do that again this year. Sometime this week, I don't know if it'll be Monday or Wednesday, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna do a meal plan. We're just gonna sit down, we're gonna talk about everything we're gonna make. Okay, so you guys can get ideas, and then I'll leave the links for everything, or the recipes, or the grocery lists. So if you guys, you know, wanted to, you know, do the same as I'm doing, then you guys had a grocery list to go ahead and work on. I can tell you from my last 2 years, I've made everything. Everybody has eaten it. I brought stuff to my families. Everybody enjoyed it, okay? Even though it's keto low carb, you don't have to worry about people being like, what? Don't even tell them. Like yesterday, my sister-in-law was here, and she's like, oh, these brownies are so good. And then Leo was like, oh, they're keto. And she was like, oh, they are? Like, it's just something in the head. You know what I mean? So we're going to do like a main course. We're going to do side courses. We're going to make our own turkey this year. I'm actually going to get my mother-in-law's recipe, and we're going to use her I don't know what, like, her marinade that she uses. She has the best turkey. That's why we're copying it. We're going to do some sides. We're going to do some desserts. Yeah, I might throw a couple cocktails in there. So yeah, I'm really excited for it. Also, I wanted to tell you guys this, and this is not going to be like a keto related video or a low carb related video. I talked to my mother-in-law the other day, and we convinced her to come on the channel, and she is going to show you guys how she makes her tamales. So we're going to have an authentic tamale cooking day. So that'll be coming up, I don't know, probably within the next month or so. So we usually make them around this time anyways. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos. You know, like I said, I've been putting out a little bit more content just with Christmas, and then I'll do keto stuff and low carb stuff, and, you know, just bringing you guys along on everyday life, because being with you guys and being friends with you guys makes me happy, and sharing my life with you guys makes me happy. And I just feel like, you know, you guys could see that, like, I do more than just, you know, film what I'm eating, you know what I mean? But I hope you guys are having a great one. Happy November, my friends. You guys have made it this far, and we're doing wonderful, and we're going to continue doing great. So I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, friends.